With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from the Superdome. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Ready. 33, yellow. Set.
On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Watch out now. 50, ready. 50, hey, green jack. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Down. 60 red. 60 red.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ready.
Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Back to the air one more time. Forced to his right. Got his man at the 6. And he will score! Mason Tipton. Touchdown, New Orleans. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Now the former Buckeye, Travion Henderson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on second down. May. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down is May. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Down the right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. What a big play there for New England. 41 yards. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. On the give, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It is second and 9. May gonna look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to third and 3. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. That one is good. And the Pats will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Now it is first and goal. Cooper, the tight end, is in motion. Off the play fake, here's May. Moving outside the pocket, that ball is caught beyond the pylon. Austin Hooper, touchdown New England.
And it's just so hard to play defense down this close to your own goal line. Of course, you have to be prepared for any sort of goal line run. But then these play-action passes down here are just so hard to account for everybody. And it's simply an easy pitch and catch and results in a touchdown.
No problem there on the extra point. And the Pats will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. 6 red, yellow, red.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going for it all. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield when they're able to force the incomplete pass.
Brought in by Chris Olave. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First catch in this one for Olave. And it gives his guys a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Set, ready. 10 black. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Let's go. Cut, cut.
He'll run straight ahead with Miller. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brings up second and 5.
From the 24 now, here's second and 5.
Down. Black 40.
We are through one. 14-7 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's caught. Trey Palmer. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
At the Patriots' 11-yard line.
Back to throw. This one caught just past the pylon. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. His 4th TD grab of the season. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. The Saints will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he gets this up close to the 40. Mario Davis there on the play. Third and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Ooh. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's got his man, Kayshon Boutte. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 2. Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And he's in. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
On the ready. Snap, set, ready. 52, bull. Cut, cut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ready up. Ready, ready. Block 40. Ready.
Once again, it's Miller. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Robert Spillane spills him there.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Now, faking the give. Out to his right. And deep for Olave. And that ball led him too far. Maybe. To Watt, out of bounds, incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
On the set. Here we go, here we go. Blue, 32. White. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's caught by Miller. And he will get into the end zone. Kendre Miller, touchdown, New Orleans. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
The extra point is up and through. And the Saints go up by 7, 28-21. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, here's May. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. On the move past the 40. Oh, yeah. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, here's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, it's May. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
You could see the quarterback once he got the snap. He was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. To throw is May. Flush to his right, and he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Henderson. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will cut the lead down to 4.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
60 red. 60 red.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Black 40. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. To the outside, complete to Johnson.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field, simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95, you, yellow. Set.
They'll look to throw again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Red, cycle. Ready?
They'll look to throw yet again. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yellow, 43. Black, set.
Back to the air one more time. Flushed to his left. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This one from 41 yards out. His kick is good. And the Saints will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here's May. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is May. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Henderson. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line for the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
Patriots first down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Patriot first down.
Here's May. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. May to throw again. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. May to the air once more. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They're going. It's May. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New England. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Ready?
He'll start the drive with Miller. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Let's go now. Cut, cut.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ready up.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Here's May to throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Danny Stutzman working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From out of the gun, here's May. He's got it! Inside the 20! And he's going to take this one all the way! 77 yards! Touchdown, New England! The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good, and the Patriots will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready. Ball's ready. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
This throw left side taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a handoff to Miller. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Let's go. 50, green. Hut.
They'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll try it now with Miller. 1st down and more. He's inside the 35. A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Shot 17.
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
10 cycles. Black Ultra. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So now a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. And in motion, it's Diggs. To throw on 1st down is May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Williams in motion. 3rd and short. And here is May. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Patriots.
Here's May again. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he will score again. Kayshon Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
33, yellow.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them the curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Here's Gibson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball is out. And I think he was able to get it back. Yes, he was. That was so nearly the turnover the defense needed. They couldn't get it in time. Throwing on 3rd down is May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go. Here's May. Quick throw here is complete. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Miller. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this will be incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Olave. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, New Orleans.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. They'll look to throw yet again. Now a screen set up for Miller. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down.
Watch out now.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Black Ultra. Set hut. 33. Yellow. Flag 2. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. 17 yards that time to number 17.
And now after that big...
No challenge flags in the last 2 minutes from the sideline. All second looks will come from replay. And I think the referee's been buzzed here to get another look at this call. And it is a big one. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. Headed left, buying time. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.